brief history of the TCE, Central Element, Hooligan Firm, Plymouth Argyle. You already know who it is. Boy Diablo, your humble narrator. Diablo TV, like and subscribe, do things you're supposed to do. And I've done a video before, but I say some ridiculous stuff, you know, over there, being in the moment of everything like that, and returning from Plymouth and everything. So anyway, this is a bit of a better one, but I intend to do proper video, you know what I mean, and proper with editing and everything like that. Stay tuned. But, and I'm not gonna name names in this one. I've done so before, but to just keep it brief. Hooliganism, football hooliganism, unorganized, you know, people fighting at football in UK, that's existed since the 1800s, okay? So now, getting into the proper football hooliganism culture and casuals, yeah? Then, in the 70s, you got, in Plymouth, this is my best understanding of it thus far. In the comments below, you can add if you want. Now then, in the 70s, you got Crazy Gang. Crazy Gang was, I met there's an older lad who knocks around on Motley Plain, and he's actually a West Ham supporter, and that's how I first started talking about cagey old guy. If he's still alive, I don't know, God bless him, you know. But I talked to him, and he knows the score, you know. He's an old man, he's about damn near 70 himself. And he said, yeah, the first was a Crazy Gang, you see it sprayed around. And then also, you have these local hoods, basically. So, you got a Swilly Defense Regiment. And some people told me that it's more from the 80s, but I found out, that my mate, you know, my mate's dad was in it, and back in the 70s, and he had Dr. Martin boots with a stamp on it. So Swilly Defense Regiment, Swilly Boot Boys, now we're going to the skinhead gang. So football hooliganism specialized, and these specialized hooligan firms originate from these boot boy and skinhead gangs. Yeah, so Swilly Boot Boys, Swilly Defense Regiment, that's old. You got, and Crazy Gang was, let's say, football hooligan thing, right? But these other ones are boot boy and skinhead gangs that then become football hooligans and then operate within football, but they're not specialized for football. So let's say going forward, we're specialized for football. So then you got your Crazy Gang, and then the first real hooligan firm is the 838s. All right, 838s. Reason for the name, different people say different things. The meaning that I believe and that I was told by the older lads is that the 838 is freeway, so that's where the away supporters would come. The other firm would come and the coach there, so they would stop them. Forget the football match. They would stop them there. They'd all be waiting in the freeway, and stop their coach and ambush them and wreck them right there. Hence 838s. 838s. Hooligan firm, skinheads, boot boys, hooligans, but not yet casuals. Then casuals come out, and then the rest in peace Brennan Kelly and the twins. That's the founders, I believe, of the TCE, Central Element. There's other lads, of course, that should be mentioned, but I'm not gonna go into it like that this time. So then you have this TCE, the Central Element firm, and as I said before, in Plymouth I had heard that they all fought each other, and then the TCE brought everybody together. But that's not entirely true, as I came to find out later, which is to say that it brought lads together from different hoods, from Effort. So Effort Boot Boys, I'm Effort Boot Boys. That's where I stay. That's where I live in Plymouth. Let's say Compton. Effort Boot Boys, Motley Plain. Yeah. So then Effort Boot Boys, also old, and the Effort Boot Boys existed prior to the EBB being in the TCE. So TCE brought lads together from all different parts of Plymouth, yes, but it didn't bring the entire cities together, let's say like that. Then within the Central Element, you got different, that would be called sets, or different generations that come out. Then you had the under fives. I'm with under fives. You understand? I'm with them as well. So under fives came out. Then you got TYE. That's the name of the youth element. But but it's kind of a general name, let's say like that. And then in the modern era, the newest iteration, or is it a separate firm? They call them Baby Risk. And they told me initially in the past not to say it, but last time I was over, then 2022, they said I could say it. So there's a brief history of the firms. What is going on right now? What exists right now? I don't know. Can't say.